already started. Okay, I'm gonna mute you. Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go right into it, as I was saying. Um, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the template. Okay, so we're gonna share the Canva right here. Can you guys see my Canva?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You see my Canva? So the first thing we're gonna do here is this is gonna be a template. You're gonna see it on this training. You're gonna see a template, right? Is we're gonna hit duplicate. We always duplicate. And then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna upload Rochelle's logo. Okay. So I'm gonna go in here on my desktop. I got Rochelle's logo right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload that, and I'm gonna slide it right into this logo thing. Somebody tell me that was easy.
That was easy.
That was easy. All
That
right.
was easy.
Okay. So because Rochelle's logo has kind of a green there, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dress this up on that same green, which is right about here. But that's a little too dark. So we're gonna make that a little lighter green. Because we're gonna brand this, okay? So we're gonna do a little green. We're gonna extend it a little bit. And then we're gonna even it out. Make it nice and thick. We're gonna do the same thing here. Use that same green right here. We're gonna extend it a little bit. So, oh, come on, Kill. You got this. All right, we got this. We're gonna move it to the right a little bit like that. Good. And then we're gonna do the rest on the same green. So we got the green now. Oh, that's a little too green. Hold on. We're trying to get the frame here. So we got the frame here. So we grab the frame. Now we got a green frame. Everybody good?
Yes.
Right? So we're going to make this a 30 seconds because we can shrink it, but we can't extend it on Descript. So we're going to go in here and we're going to download this as a video and we're going to do current page. And then we're going to go ahead and download it as an asset. So this is going to be our background asset. Okay? So while it does that, we're going to go to Descript. We're going to start a new project. Video. So I already brought down Rochelle's video right here. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to upload the video right here. So we're going to upload the video. It's downloading the transcript. Okay. And then now we're going to go check on our template. It's downloaded. Awesome. So now we're going to go to the download folder. And we're going to bring this asset right here down here. And we're going to bring this asset right over here next to the logo.
I'm not seeing anything move.
Right here. Hold on. We're going to go right here now. So hold on. Let me go back to here. You know what? I'm going to change to entire screen so you guys can see this. Okay, so hold on. Let me share the entire screen. I'm going to go share screen, but I'm going to share the entire screen so you guys can see everything. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now?
It's yes.
All right.
But
So
it's
we're going to Descript right now. So what I did is I downloaded from the download folder. You guys see the background and the logo, right? Right here.
yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, as you can see, this is our video. The transcript is up. We want to create room where we can see the assets right here. Okay. So the first thing we're going to bring is bring the background. So we're going to bring the background. It's uploading. Once it's done uploading, we're going to drag it to the beginning of the video. Okay. And then what we're going to do, right click it, and then we're going to send it to the back.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're going to make this according to the size. Okay. So we're going to resize it. We want it to fit nice and neat with some black border. Okay. So we want it nice and neat. We're going to make it and match it right here. And then we're going to make it and match it on the top. So we want to have that even black border around, right? So now we're going to bring the logo to make sure it goes over it. So we're going to bring the logo in. And we're going to bring that logo right up here. Okay. As you can see, what happened here. All right. So we got that. Logo is right here. We're going to go ahead and reduce the size. So just to make this bigger so you can see this. Okay. So we're going to go right here and we're going to put it right over it. Did everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Everybody good?
Yes.
Does that look like a sharp video?
Yes.
So you see it's 30 seconds. So we got to copy, paste, and then we got to put it right next to it. Do it again. So now you see that it's putting the background all the way to the back.
Oh.
Okay. So now you can see that here we're going to send it to the back as well. And then here we're going to send it to the back as well. So now you can see the video is starting to really, really dress up, right?
Yes.
We're going to do that again. We're going to copy, and then we're going to paste. Like here, we're dressing it up, send it to the back, and we're going to do it one more time. We're going to paste it and bring it to the back right here. Hold on. It wants to play hard-headed, so that's all right. We'll play hard-headed. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and send it to the back. So now we took care of the dressing. So the entire video right now, right? If you look at it, it's dressed. Okay? Right now, if you take the needle, it's dressed all the way. Does that make sense, guys? Everybody good?
That black part at the end. What?
It needs to be in the back,
Oh, okay. Okay.
just like that.
Okay.
Right? Okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
now, what are we missing?
The thumbnail.
Aha, good job. Good job. So let me go ahead and make this bigger a little bit. Okay? And the reason we do that is because we want to leave. So let's say we go in here. We want to leave right around 2 seconds. So 2 seconds, right, is where we're going to cut it off to go ahead and move our asset because there's going to be a thumbnail. Okay? Does that make sense, guys?
2 seconds. Yes.
2 seconds. So that the thumbnail will be there for you to be able to have it, right? So this one here, we're going to put it in the front because we want that there, right? Well, we probably don't need it because the thumbnail is going to cover it. This one, we're going to stretch all the way to the end so that the logo will be there all the way to the end. So you can also reduce the size and then you can stretch it easier. So now you stretch it all the way to the end. So now we have a logo all the way to the end. Okay. So we're good there. So now we're setting up the stage right here for a thumbnail. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
So right now, all of this took about 10 minutes to do. Okay? Now, the other 10 minutes is really going to be on the thumbnail. Okay? So let's go ahead and go back to Canva. So we're going to go back to Canva. Okay? And then we're going to work on that thumbnail. Okay? So we're going to go in here and we're going to go ahead and bring this back down. And then we're going to work on the thumbnail. So what I normally do, okay, is I will go in here and we got to come up with a title, right? We got to come up with a title for Rochelle's video, right? So we're going to use vidIQ. So we're going to go to vidIQ. We're going to go ahead and log in. All right, so he logged me in. And then I'm going to open two tabs. One's going to be for the thumbnail. One's going to be for the coach. If you don't have the coach, you can also use ChatGPT. Okay. There is a pricing for the coach. It's not cheap, but it's definitely worth the money. So when I go in here, her title is basically why I took this PPP 101 challenge. By the way, Rochelle, unmute yourself.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So you are a superstar today.
All right.
Tell everybody why you were bugging me every single day to make sure you would get this video in. Now is your time to shine.
I knew, first of all, I knew this was the first assignment, and I truly wanted to do this, something I was looking forward to. And so I just went for it. I took a challenge, I took the risk, and I said, so be it. And I just created this.
Awesome. Well, you did an amazing job. When I listened to your video, I gave you the corrections on your video, but personally, I would have still asked for information. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because it was very, very authentic. It didn't sound like you were trying to memorize a script. It really sounded like you speak from your heart. Does that make sense? So you did a great job on the video, but I believe you'll get more engagement if you work on making sure that you have the 5-item presence. Okay? So we're going to put need to optimize this title for you to include the score, converting emojis, and then let him go to work. Why the coach is so important here? This platform is designed specifically for YouTube. So when you generate these titles and description, it will optimize. And the reason I tell you this, guys, it's increased an amount of traffic that I would never believe I could generate in the past 7 days. Because vidIQ will give you the statistics. It will give you the analytics of what it has done for you. And I was sharing, Breezy, you want to share your thoughts on the statistics?
The statistics are vital to operating on a very um, specific basis. I mean, when you use
Now,
those,
am I blowing smoke to them, or you physically witnessed the analytics of vidIQ?
I physically witnessed, and it's a definite must. It's like almost like it's almost as important as a steering wheel. And you don't want to drive a vehicle without a steering wheel. Um,
Not unless it's a Tesla.
so yeah, what Kim is saying is very, very impactful right here about that.
So he forgot my emojis. I'm telling him, where's my emojis? But you can see that it's generating the titles with the scores. Oh, okay. Hold on. Add 30-day challenge. So you see, it tells me what to change it. If I add 30 days, it adds urgency, and it will bring the score up to 97 out of 100. You see that? So it will bring this 81 to a 97. So it even tells you, it coaches you exactly what to do. Make sure you give me high converting emojis. So it's going to make the correction. Now, why is it that we need a title? Because all of that you're going to need when you create the thumbnail. We're going to create the thumbnail through vidIQ, but we're going to resize it on Canva. And that's why it's powerful. Okay? So here we go now. You still thinking? It's coming. All right. We got a 94. You guys see that? So with this title, with this emoji, we got a 94. So we're going to copy that. We're going to bring it to our Descript title. We're going to go ahead and change this right here. We're going to paste it. That's our title. We're going to come up here and we're going to go to our create thumbnails. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our title. Okay. With this description, or actually, we'll just put the title. Okay. We'll put the title. Need high converting thumbnail. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and let's see. I have, okay. We're going to upload and we're going to go here. We're going to go to desktop. Going to go to office, clients, Rochelle, where are you? Right here. And let me see. We're going to grab a picture. It's too large. what you talking about. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. All right. So we need to make the picture smaller. That's what it's telling us. So we're going to go in here. We're going to create a picture smaller with smaller size. We're going to go upload. And what we're going to do is remove the background. All right. Let's go ahead and mute. There we go. All right. So we're going to go here back to Canva. We're going to go ahead and make this a smaller size. We're going to go like this. We're going to bring this down. And now we're going to go back here to vidIQ. And we're going to try that again. And it should work, as you can see. So we've got her picture. So we got this as an asset. So that way they can put the real person, right? We got this as an asset. Okay. And then we're going to do channel. We'll put this channel here. And then we're going to go ahead and create thumbnail. And watch what it does, guys. This is amazing, okay? In less than 30 seconds, we're going to have a thumbnail. Is that pretty impressive?
Very.
Right? Is that pretty impressive? Right?
Mhm.
Everybody with me so far?
Very impressive.
Are you guys with me so far?
Yes.
Right? So we still have. Oh, did we lost Martha? Oh no, she's right here. Okay. All right. I didn't see anybody else in the backstage. Did you? All right.
No.
Good. I wonder what happened to Rudy. Y'all congratulate Rudy. He's got his truck.
Congratulations, Rudy.
Yep.
Congratulations, Ruth.
Yep.
All right.
He'll watch the recording. I know that for sure. Well, one thing you guys will learn about Rudy, man, he don't miss one recording. He watch every recording. Okay. Let's go back and look at our thumbnail. I'm gonna go ahead and put back this on the screen. We're gonna go back and see our thumbnail. How about that?
Okay.
How about that? Right? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I like the background of this. I also like the background of this. So what I do is I download these for ideas, and then I usually most of you guys know I don't take my first offer, right? So I'm gonna click on this little recycle, and it's gonna bring back the exact thing, so I don't have to retype it, right? I'm gonna go ahead and bring back Rochelle, right? And I'm gonna do channel, and this time I'm gonna see if I can add a reference video. So I'm gonna go look here, and I'm gonna type 30-day challenge. So it's gonna give me some examples of 30-day challenge video, and I'm trying to look for something as close to her brand as possible. So I'm not seeing a whole lot, but it looks like most of this 30-day challenge is all health related, right? Like lost weight, right? So we're gonna do 30-day digital. Let's see what we got. Let's try this one. All right, let's go ahead and hit create and give it a couple seconds again. How about that? Much better, right?
Mm-mm.
Well, we're not going to use that face. We're going to use the other one, but I'm telling you the way that they do the lettering. Does that make sense? So because what we're going to do is we're going to pick and choose what we like. And we're going to do all that on Canva. Okay? So we're going to go back to Canva. Okay? And this time, I'm going to choose the thumbnail template. Right? So I'm going to go to the thumbnail template. Let's see. We're going to take this right here. And we're going to go ahead and add some scenes. All right? So now what we're going to do here is we're going to change all of this. Oh, it wants me to do this the hard way. All right, we'll do it the hard way. And we're going to change all those to black. And then we're going to go upload all those thumbnails to pick and choose what we like. Okay. So we're going to come in here, download. And we're going to start picking and choose what we like. Okay. So I like this background. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see this. Okay. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start tearing this thing apart. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Rochelle. Hold on. Okay, Rochelle.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab you.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and grab the money. We can't leave the money behind, right, Rochelle?
Not at all. Don't do.
Don't do it, right? We're going to grab, I don't like the way it's grabbing the money, so we're going to use the brush. And we're
The
going to
money and
grab,
run.
so we're going to grab the money, or try to grab the shadow too. Okay. Boom. So we got the money. We're going to grab the daily challenge. That's good. So we're going to grab that. And now we're going to go save the background. Okay, but we're going to go and erase all the unnecessary stuff. So we're going to go ahead and take all this out. What vidIQ has done is save us a lot of time. Okay. It would take us another half an hour, maybe even an hour, just to do the rest of the logistic, not mentioning the time that it would take to think of what we want. Right? So this kind of cuts the chase on that for you. All right, maybe we could touch it up a little bit more. That should be good. All right, that should be good. So we've got our background, right? And what we're going to do now is we're going to make that replace the background. You see that? You guys see that? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to make this smaller so we can play around with it. We want the top and the bottom to all conjunct to the size. So we're going to go ahead and play with it. We're going to match the bottom. And then you can also move it to change the scene. So you can change the scene, what the scene you want in the back. So now we got a better scene. right? So now we want to put Rochelle here. We're going to put her at the bottom. We're going to have to put in the money right here. And we're going to put the daily right here. So sometimes you got to use your imagination a little bit, right? Try to work with it, right? So you see how I put it where the square frame is? I make sure it's lined up with the square frame, right? So that way it's all lined up, right? And now I'm going to go ahead and pick another asset. So let's see which lettering I like. I really like this lettering right here. So I'm gonna grab this lettering, right? Well, I wouldn't think I like the lettering, but we can always grab the lettering. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go ahead and grab the text. So we're grabbing the text here. There's gonna be a few changes. Okay, we can always make those changes later. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. We're gonna bring it over here. And then we're gonna do it to our customization. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make it all the same color. Okay. We want to bold it up. We're going to take the PPP 101 out for now. We don't really need it on the cover, right? So we're going to need it like this. Broke to daily income, but we don't want to use that. We're going to do 30-day. We're going to keep the title in there. 30 days. Is it 30 days or 30-day transformation? No S, right?
No S.
So we're gonna do
Yes,
transformation.
30 days. 30 days. No S.
Huh? You were saying? So we're gonna bring it closer. We're gonna go ahead and center it. 30-day transformation. And then we're gonna put challenge. Transformation challenge. Okay. We're gonna put 30 days in yellow. We're gonna put transformation in the same green as your brand. And then we're gonna put the challenge in white. But what we're gonna do is put some shadow behind it. So we're gonna go to effect. This is the shadow. You guys see shadow? But we're gonna put the shadow as black. And then we're gonna make 100% transparent. So you see how much sharper it make the text look, right? Everybody see that?
Yes.
So it's gonna make the text look sharper, right? So now we have a thumbnail here with the 30-day challenge. And let's see what other assets we can bring over. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring her brand. We want to put her brand in the thumbnail. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, oh shoot, I'll have to go back and get it. We're going to put the money here, right here. And then we're going to put her logo at the top. But actually we may not need the logo because the logo is already on the thumbnail. All right. So we're going to do this. We're going to put this here. We're actually going to make this bigger. And then we're going to bring it all down a little bit. And then we're going to go grab our dollar. If we go to layer, we go show layers, and then we grab our dollar because we want our dollar to be on the front. So now we got a dollar on the front. We can play around with it. We're gonna make our dollars right here. Put it right here. And I want it to blend into the sea of the challenge because you want to make a three-dimensional real effect. Okay? So now we have our thumbnail. We're gonna go down here. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and download it as a picture. Current page. Okay? And then we're gonna make it fit our thumbnail. Okay? So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna upload the file, and we're gonna make it fit our thumbnail. We're gonna make it nice and fit all around like that. And then we're gonna adjust it just like that. Okay? So now we're gonna go here and go to layers. And what we want to do is we want the logo to go on top of this, right? So we're gonna bring this down behind the logo, and you guys see now the logo is in front of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So now we have a thumbnail, but we gotta have a website. What is your website, Rochelle? Your domain?
Oh, um, let me see.
Do you
Rochelle,
remember?
RochelleEvans.com.
Is it Rochelle.com?
RochelleEvans.com.
Okay.
RochelleEvans.com.
Rochelle what?
Evans, my last name, Evans.
All right. So we're gonna put Roche. We're gonna put Roche. Then we're gonna put Shell. And then we're gonna put Evans. Oops, hold on. .com. So it looks small, but when you make it big, you'll see that it comes out. You see? RochelleEvans.com, right? And then we're gonna make it a little bit bigger.
Why is it not all yellow?
What is that?
It's not. Is are the letters supposed to be all yellow?
I can't hear you.
The letters, are they supposed to be all yellow?
No, there's a grade. There's a grade. There's a whole effect.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole effect. Okay. So now we have a thumbnail, right? So we come down here. We're gonna download this thumbnail, and then we're gonna bring it over here. Okay. So now we got our thumbnail. We're gonna go down to our download folder. We're gonna go ahead and bring the thumbnail down. Come back with Descript. And now we're gonna bring our thumbnail and put it right here. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna drag and drop it right here. It's downloading, spinning, done. We're gonna go right here. And we're gonna go right here. I'm recording. So now you're gonna see that when we come here, your thumbnail is there. Does that make sense? We good? Everybody, we good?
Yeah,
Right?
looks good. Looks
So
good.
now the only thing left we need is our CTA. Does that make sense? Right? So you didn't have a CTA, which is okay, because now we can add a CTA visually. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You with me, Rochelle?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. So because we didn't have it verbally, we're gonna add it um visually. So we're going to slice and dice right here, right? And then we're going to go ahead and add our text. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and add. Okay? We're going to go to elements and we're going to add a text. So we're going to make this bigger right here. And then we're going to go ahead and add a text. It's going to type the text. Okay, we're going to look for a CTA. So drop. So we'll say if this is you wanting to make a change, okay, we're going to have to resize this a little bit. We're going to play with this a little bit like this. And then we're going to play with the size of the font. We'll do like 100. We want to bold it up. So we change the font because that font doesn't let us bold it up. Let me see what I want to use. We're going to use Robo Dance. And then we're going to bold this up like that. Okay. Reduce that a little bit. So what we're going to do here is we're going to darken this a little bit. So we're going to go to the three dots. Then we're going to hit opacity. Opacity is the darkness. Okay. We're going to probably change this to 70. So you see when I darken this, how much it brings the text back out, right? And then on the effect, we're going to add a shadow behind the text. Okay. But we're going to make that shadow. Hold on. Where is it? Let's go to the shadow. And then the color of the shadow, we're going to make it black. But we're going to make it like pitch black. So you see now how it brings the text out? You see that? Does everybody see that?
Yes.
But it looks like we may make this darker a little bit more to bring the text out more.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and duplicate this. We're going to duplicate this. And then what we're going to do down here is we're going to say drop a me in the comments. So that's our call to action. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do one more step. We're going to duplicate this, but we're only going to put the me. Anybody know why? Because we're going to make it stand out. You see?
Oh. Oh.
Put it right over here, right? So now
Yeah.
the call to action stands out and it's within the brand of Rochelle. You
Yeah.
guys feel me? Right?
I do. Yeah.
Right? So now we have a call to action, right? And then we're going to probably add some animation. So let's say we go out and then we do wipe out. And good. So boom. And let's say we do the same thing here. Animation, out, wipe. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Animation, out, wipe. So now we go back from the top. Make sure everything is on the up and up. So we've got our thumbnail still. We got our logo all the way across. And we got our background all the way across. And we got our CTA at the end. All right. So let's go ahead and play this and see how that looks.
and you made so excited about something that's actually going on right now. And so I want to share with you, the word says, God says, I know the plans that I have for you are hope in the future, not to harm you, not to hurt you, but to give you a hope in the future. I held on so many times, and I continue to hold on to that substance of hope. And so, what I want to share with you real quickly, I won't be long. I'm going to move smoothly and swiftly. All right. So, it's about this challenge. I'm taking this challenge because I've seen the vision, seeing where I can do, be, and have, and helping others. But this is a free community where there's reality, total reality. Now, I'm basing this off of the Word of God only, from what I've seen, right? So in this here, there's a real community, there's real communications, real relationships, real support, real integrity. Oh my God, there's so much integrity in this here. There's real life transformation. When's the last time you had a real life transformation? Oh my Jesus. There's real freedom. Freedom, y'all. Freedom. Freedom. Glory. There's real involvement. There's real appreciation. And there's real pay. I am earning while I'm learning. I have made some money. This is real. You know what? It doesn't get any realer than this, but it's based off the Word of God. I thank God. I just wanted to share that with you. I pray all this well, and my hope is that your reality, your dreams come true too. All right. Well, until next time. Blessings.
So is that awesome? All right. So we've got to shorten this video a little bit because you see that big gap, right? This is why you review the video, right? So there's a big gap. So we're gonna see where that gap stops. Well, that's pretty far.
Next time. Blessings.
All right. So it's right over here, right? Right over here. We're gonna do some slice and dice. Say your goodbyes. And then what we're gonna have to do is bring this over. So we don't need to bring the picture, but we do need to slice and dice here. The last 2 seconds, right here. There was an error. What error is that? All right. So we slice and dice right here. And then what we're gonna do is bring the text over. Okay. All we're gonna do is take this, cut, right here, move our thing right there, paste. Okay. We're gonna make the opacity of this. We're gonna make the opacity of this. It was at 60%. And then we're gonna take this, cut, paste. And we're gonna do the same thing with this. Cut, paste. Now, with this right here, we're gonna move it up a little bit. Anybody know what's missing in this video? Captions, right? It's missing captions, right? So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna choose this caption because it's already the same color brand of Rochelle. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Right? But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna resize the caption. We're gonna make it 100 so people can see it, right? And we're gonna readjust it and resize it right here. And now we're gonna look at it to see if it plays well all the way across.
Hello, everyone. everyone. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. I won't be with you long. I won't be with you long.
Okay, so it adjusted the first slide, but it didn't adjust this slide. So we're going to do this one. And we're going to have to do the last one also, the CTA. Let's see. Did it adjust it? Oh, no, no. It went all the way to the end. Okay. Bet. All right. Let's try it again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
That looks good. We're going to go all the way to the end.
I thank God. I just wanted to share that with you. I pray all is well, and my hope is that your reality, your dreams come true too. All right. Till next time. Blessings.
Awesome. We have a video, right?
Yeah.
Now watch this, guys. This is easy. You're gonna export. So it's building the video for you. Now I want you guys to understand. Okay, I'm gonna go to the community post. We're gonna download this.
Training for less than a cup of coffee a day. Elite coaching. That's for those ready to fly. Serious entrepreneurs, ready to lead, ready to win. But here's where it gets even better. We've built a cash flow system that lets you earn before you sell. Hit 400 engagement points this week? That's $50 in cash. Hit 1,000 points by the end of the month? Another $50. Hit level 8? That's a $100 bonus. Level 9? $250 just for showing up and being active. No selling, no chasing, just real rewards for real effort. Why? Because